So welcome and thank you for joining us this evening for our essential oils for dogs. I'm excited about this one. I love using Young Living oils on my dog and dogs. We've used them through the years on all of ours with great results. So just a little disclaimer before we get going. The information contained herein was not compiled by a medical professional. Therefore, anything presented is not intended to treat, diagnose, prevent any disease, or cure your pet, regardless of what that pet may be. You are responsible for how you use this information. So please consult a healthcare professional for medical evaluation and treatment of your animals. So our class objectives tonight, what we'll be talking about is how to safely use Young Living essential oils with your dog. So we're just talking about dogs tonight, and how to support the health of your dog with Young Living products, DIY recipes, and getting started. So getting started, one thing to note is the same oils we use on ourselves, we can use on our dog. The size does matter, so use proper dilution, and we'll go over that. Dogs are more sensitive to smell than we are, so just make note of that. They have a much stronger sniffer than we do. And to just introduce oils slowly to them, so you don't want to like throw a bunch of oils at them all at one time. And of course tonight I am only talking about Young Living, and I'll only recommend the pure therapeutic grade oils from Young Living. I won't use imitation oils on myself, so I'm sure I'm not going to use those on my dog. So applications, pretty much the same as us. Our applications we can diffuse. Diffusing is very beneficial to our pets. You can use your Young Living diffuser. You can apply to your hands and let the dog inhale from a distance of about 8 to 10 inches. You don't want to shove your hands right in their face, so you don't want to force it. And then topical application is very favorable also. You can rub it on your hands, pet, or apply using long strokes down the back of the pet or to the area of concern. We do this a lot with our dog. Spritzing, just be sure to avoid eyes and face. So spritzing is just using your oils and putting them into water and making a spray out of them. Roller balls are also great to apply directly to the area or on the paw pads. So, think about how we are always applying to our feet. So applying to the dog paw pads are pretty close to the same thing. And then internally when appropriate. And you can do that in a veggie capsule or in food. So some dilution recommendations, it goes by weight. So you can see that here, and I can post this later too, and you can review the recording if you have any questions, but they just say 0 to 25 pounds, 75% dilution, which means 1 drop of oil to 4 drops of carrier oil. And if they're 26 to 45 pounds, a 50 to 75% dilution is recommended. 46 to 75 pounds, 25 to 50% dilution. 76 to 90 pounds, 50% dilution. 91 to 150 pounds, 25% dilution. And 151 plus pounds, 0 to 25% dilution. That's a big puppy. Carrier oils that we can use for our pets, just like ourselves. We can use the Young Living V6 oil. We can use organic coconut oil or organic virgin olive oil, or use your Animal Sense ointment. That's a great carrier oil for pets. So now we're going to go into how to use the oils in our Young Living starter kit for our dogs. So this is like Oils 101 for dogs. Copaiba is the first one we'll look at. So you'll see, I'm going to go ahead and explain two. You're going to see 2 bottles. There's our Copaiba Vitality, which is our internal dietary oil, and then the Copaiba that's used for topical and aromatic. Just a reminder, this is for labeling purposes and it's the exact same oil in both bottles. So for active and older dogs, Copaiba is wonderful. The Copaiba Vitality is a wonderful essential oil. It's been traditionally used to support the body's natural response to irritation and support healthy digestion. It's also known to have some of the highest levels of beta-caryophyllene in the world. A report I saw the other day is 55% beta-caryophyllene. So look that up, Google this and see why beta-caryophyllene is so important to not only your pets, but yourself. Also for use when experiencing natural acute inflammation response and to gain greater mobility and flexibility through the reduction of inflammation. So that would be your application. And this puppy's owner says, one of my favorite diffuser blends is Copaiba and lavender when I want to relax. I also enjoy this combination in the bath. And then just a reminder, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, and Young Living products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Frankincense, one of my favorites and one of our dog's favorites. Frankincense Vitality has been the subject of much research and contains sesquiterpenes that stimulate the part of the brain that controls emotions. This is one we've used on our dogs in their food. Frankincense Vitality also supports overall well-being and a healthy immune system. And then from a topical or aromatic standpoint, we can use frankincense on our pets to help focus their minds so that they can overcome stress and despair. And it's also great for helping a healthy skin and coat. And this little furry one's owner says they like to add frankincense to your daytime lotion or night cream for a custom moisturizer that highlights your natural beauty. So that's what their owner says. So that's what they like to use it for. And then lavender. Lavender is wonderful for our dogs. Never leave home without it. It's known to soothe and support the skin. It's also very gentle and soothing, very relaxing oil. So great to diffuse during thunderstorms or on car rides. It can help them, relax quite a bit and calm down. Take along on hikes. It's great to spritz on the beds for sleepy time. So you can make a little spritzer out of it. And we do that by just taking a glass spray bottle. I like to put a little bit of what I call dispersant in it. So just a little bit of witch hazel would be great, just enough to kind of cover the bottom of the bottle. Put your drops of oil in there and then fill with water and you have a nice bed spritzer. You can help them unwind with a massage behind the ears by just applying a little lavender and massaging their ears. And it makes a basic, a little DIY fun. You can make a basic homemade body scrub with coconut, sugar, and lavender essential oils. So I love how these little pooches are sharing with us tonight some of the things that their owners like to use also. And peppermint, very just like us, it is great for clarity and digestive support. So Peppermint Vitality is one of the most highly regarded oils supporting a healthy lifestyle. It also helps support the digestive system. So you could put this in their water and ours will lap it right up. You could put it in a capsule or put it in their moist food. You can also use peppermint from the topical aromatic standpoint as training when mastering new concepts. It helps cool and calm the mind so that it lessens the fear of the unknown. And then this one's a great one to create a spritzer for also, to spritz on the coat for them to cool off. Just be sure to avoid their face. So think about when you're using peppermint on yourself, you don't want to get it near your eyes. You don't want to get it near your dog's eyes either. So this looks like a golden retriever. Their owner says, need to wake up, cool down, breathe it in before a workout, and massage on the muscles afterwards. Peppermint has a clean, invigorating, and refreshing aroma. Try it, you'll like it. And I love all these applications of peppermint. Peppermint is one that I do not leave home without. And then we have Digize. So Digize Vitality, as the name sounds, Digize is great for supporting a healthy digestive system. So, you know, it's Vitality. So again, you could put this into their food. You could put it in a veggie cap. I do, when I put oils in a veggie cap, I like to put a little bit of carrier oil in it also. So just putting a little bit of olive oil or V6 in with the essential oil helps it, you know, go down a little easier and coat the stomach. Digize may be used topically on the VitaFlex points and over the stomach. So just like us, dogs have VitaFlex points also. You could put the Digize onto their little pads and VitaFlex it in, or rub it into their tummies. Just remember your dilution rates. You can go back and look at those. Includes naturally occurring constituents such as menthol, citral, and zingiber. This is another great one to take on car trips. So if this is for the digestive support, I think we can imagine why we might want to take this one on car trips with us. 1 drop of Digize Vitality under the tongue in a glass of water supports digestion after a full meal. So this is what these little pooches here in the corners owner says. So I like the way that we're sharing the uses for both owner and dog. So Panaway. Look at these sled dogs. I mean, how can you not imagine that they would need some Panaway? They have a very, very active lifestyle. It's perfect after a strenuous exercise or workout, long run, or competition. You can dilute based on the dog's weight. And recommendations. You know, this is great to layer with Copaiba, so you can make yourself up a little blend with your carrier oils of Panaway and Copaiba, or apply the Panaway and then put the Copaiba on over top. Just creates a little extra relaxing effect. And I'm sure after they've ran a dog race, that they would be very happy to be covered with some Panaway and Copaiba. This one's owner says that they also use Panaway frequently on their back and often on the knee with Copaiba layered on top. They love this oil on the back of their neck too, and it's his favorite oil to combine with Valor. So of course, those of us that have been using oils know that Valor's not available right now, but you could use Valor too. Also, one of my favorite replacements or substitutes for Valor is Palo Santo right now also. You could dilute with a carrier oil and apply to tired feet. Purification. So yes, I can definitely and know why we want to use purification around our pooches sometime. For the great outdoors, this is great to create a spritzer, just like us before we go outdoors. You can use the same. You could even use the same spritz of purification, that outdoor annoyance spray, on your dogs before you go on walks and hikes to enjoy the outdoors annoyance free. It's great for soothing the skin. So, you know, just apply as needed on them. It's great as an air freshener in the car after, I mean, who's ever had a stinky, wet dog get in the car? This is great to get that stink out of the car. Spray on synthetic grass for a more pleasing aroma. So if you're lucky enough to have a little turfed area for your pets, you could spray that on to kind of clean it up a little bit and make it smell a little better. This little pampered pooch's owner says it's their favorite oil to diffuse in the kitchen after cooking. Yes, definitely. It takes out the odor. So imagine when you've ever cooked some stinky fish. This is a great oil to diffuse in the kitchen. It's also great to put it on a cotton ball and put it in your gym bag or your smelly workout shoes, and also in trash cans. And stress away. It looks like this dude has already been in the stress away. He is like sacked out on the couch and relaxing. So this is great for relaxing and enjoying the moment. Used for any kind of stress, including what comes with tiredness, irritation, situational anxiety, or to even unwind after bed. It can help induce relaxation and reduce occasional nervous tension. The vanilla, which contains eugenol and cedarol, found in cedarwood essential oil, helps to promote relaxation. So together, these oils help bring luxury and relaxation in addition to the lime, lavender, and ocotea to make this a delicious blend. So this one would be great, you know, diffused. You could even make a little stress away spritzer if you wanted to. Put some on your hands and kind of massage it into their ears or their feet pads, and they would be all chillaxing, whether it be on the couch or in their dog bed. This one's owner says that they love stress away and peppermint in the diffuser. It reminds them of a thin mint cookie. Bonus, no calories, and love it. And I have to admit, this is one of my favorite diffuser blends lately too. It smells wonderful. It's a very happy, relaxing, but yet with the peppermint invigorating scent. So try that one out. It smells awesome. And then thieves. What house is without thieves? Thieves is great for everybody in the household. It helps with a healthy immune and respiratory system. So for our pampered pooches, we can use Thieves Vitality. It helps support overall wellness and a healthy immune system. Also helps a healthy respiratory system. So you could use the Thieves oil and put in a diffuser to help with their respiratory system. The original Thieves blend, when diffused, also helps create a calm and comforting environment for the pooch. And yes, and Thieves is one of Young Living's most popular products. This is one oil that our home is not without, and all the other products that are made out of this oil, our home is not without. So if you think Thieves and we're thinking dogs, because I don't think this is on into further into the presentation, but the Thieves laundry detergent is great for washing, you know, pet bed items, and I'm thinking you could even use some of the dish soap if you needed to in a pinch as a bath. That would be great for cleaning our pooches up. So, you know, there's lots of Thieves products that are really good for our animals. You could use the Thieves household cleaner to clean their crates out for them. So this looks like a shepherd. His owner says, everything in our house gets cleaned with Thieves products. Yep, same here in our house. You won't believe how different your home feels and smells using a plant-based cleaner. And I love the fact that I can use Thieves cleaner in my home, and I'm not worried about my dog walking around on it. I'm not worried if my dog licks the floor or anything that I've cleaned afterwards. I'm not worried about my family. I'm not having to wear gloves or masks when I'm cleaning. It's great to know that it's a very chemical-free or toxic chemical-free cleaner, and it cleans everything very well. So if you don't have this little baby in your home, I would definitely look at getting some Thieves household cleaner in the house. And then there's the whole line of animal scents. So if you want to go into the actual animal scents oils, if you're wanting to add some more, we have Pure Clean. And their recommendation with Pure Clean is that you use 1 to 2 drops topically, or put 8 to 10 drops in a 1 ounce spray bottle with distilled water for a quick skin cleansing spritz. And what I've studied on this is it's great if you're going to get these to have Pure Clean, Mend Well, and Infect Away, and use all of these 3 together. So if you look at just the names, Pure Clean, this is going to help clean. Mend Well is going to help them mend. And the Infect Away is going to help, you know, them not get any type of infection, hopefully. So Mend Well, you can massage 1 to 2 drops topically. You can use an Aroma Glide roller fitment for convenience when applying, and it's best when used, yep, just like I said, in a 3-part system with Pure Clean and Infect-Away. So Infect-Away, you can add 1 to 2 drops topically, or put 8 to 10 drops in a 1-ounce spray bottle with distilled water for a quick skin cleansing spritz. So if you have a very active, likes to get out and run and jump, get into things, dog, you might want to look into these 3 items to have, but there's others that you can definitely use that we already went over for these very same things. T-Away was formulated with a soothing scent to help support a new level of emotion and freedom and joyful feelings. So this is going to help, make our pooch a little bit happier and help soothe them. You can apply 1 drop behind each ear to calm the pet. And then Repel Aroma. So this one reminds me of purification. You can apply 2 to 4 drops to your hands and pet it into your animal's coat, or you can add to a 1-ounce spray bottle and spritz on your animal's coat or skin. So this would be great for them, helping them love being outside. And then Paragize. So any of these, just kind of look at the name and think about why you're probably going to need these for the animals. Paragize, apply 1 to 2 drops topically to the abdomen area. So you could also, if you don't have Paragize, use your Digize. They both are going to work the same. So if you already have Digize in the home, I'm all about saving. So if you have Digize, use it. You don't have to go out and buy another oil. Animal Sense Dental Pet Chews. So these are made without artificial colors or flavors. They're very tasty and they help support the oral health. You can see the little ridges there in the picture if you're looking at this from a webinar format or on a video recording. But there's little ridges, and they help gently remove the buildup on the pet's teeth. And we know how important it is to keep the pet's teeth clean. It's not only important for their breath and to keep the teeth clean, but it's also very good for their health. And then Animal Sense Shampoo. So Animal Sense Shampoo just helps clean and condition and protect the pet's coat without any harmful ingredients. So it's, again, it's a great non-toxic shampoo for your pets. It's formulated with 5 pure essential oils and other natural ingredients, and it's very safe and effective for your animals. And a little goes a long way. It doesn't take a lot of this when you're using it. We put like maybe a quarter size in our hand and able to kind of rub it all over through our dog's coat and get them all nice and clean. So this is a great one to have. And then Animal Sense Ointment. I love Animal Sense Ointment. Again, not only for my pet, but I think our family uses it just as much, if not more so than our pet. But it's a nice protective, soothing salve that was designed specifically for external use on animals. But since it's so safe, we can use it on ourselves also. So our family uses this a lot. It's very gentle and safe formula. It's enhanced with pure tea tree, which is the Melaleuca alternifolia, and myrrh, 2 of nature's most powerful essential oils. And it has a lot of other essential oils in it too, other than those 2. But we love this one. And it comes in a 6.3 ounce tub, and it will last you for a really long time. I think we had our first one for over 3 years before we had to get a new one. Actually, the lid on it, we broke the lid and busted the lid up before we ever used all the ointment out of it. And I like to take like if you have a smaller container, I like to take some out of the big one, put it into a smaller one for when we're traveling. So it's great to have for the whole family when traveling also. And then, who knew you can do raindrop on a dog? And I have done it before, and our dog that we did it on loved it. He would lay there and let you do the entire raindrop on him. My oil mentor Jackie taught me on her dog, and he loved it. And just as much as we humans, dogs love the raindrop just as much, and it is just as beneficial to them. So if you're not familiar with raindrop, I'm not going to go totally into it tonight, but it's great to support, you know, their muscular system, their immune system. It's just going to help them all the way around. So if you don't know about raindrop, you can message me or your team leader and ask them about it, or do some research on it. You know, I'm all about, you know, everybody needs to learn to do their own research some too, but we could do a whole class on raindrop. And then some other oils that we might look at that can be, can make us the hero our dog believes we are. So, you know, we can look at, there's Christmas spirit. This helps them in learning, giving them a sense of security. And it's great when you're out of Thieves. It has some of this similar oils in it that Thieves oil has. Citrus Fresh is great for general health. This is the Citrus Fresh Vitality. So you would be putting this in their water. We do this a lot with our dog. We put it in his water and he laps it right up. So it's great for general health, immune support, and encourages hydration. And then Clarity, especially if we're training, you know, working on training an animal. This is great for training, mental acuity, and it helps promote energy. So for me, I would probably put a drop in my hand, rub my hands together, and just kind of pet it down the dog's coat from the head down, just to kind of help them with a little bit of clarity. A little bit of common sense. Just as well as us, our dog needs a little common sense sometimes also. Helps them make some decisions, helps support them in training and retraining. You know, if they're competing, this might be a great one to put on them before they learn, so they have a little common sense when they're going through those jumps and things. And then, you know, if we're the one taking them through it, we might want to apply a little bit also. You can use some neroli for bad dreams. Orange is great for older dogs, tired dogs, grieving dogs. So this is a great, you know, support oil. You could put it in a diffuser. It'd be great in a diffuser going in their room for them, just to kind of calm and relax them. Peace and Calming 2, and regular Peace and Calming would be the same. But dogs, you know, dogs who need to relax a little bit, you know, if a thunderstorm scares them, or if they're kind of, you know, needing to be a little bit more calm and grounded, you could diffuse this for them, or you could even put some in your hands and massage it into their ears for them or into their foot pads. It's great for competition and introducing a dog into the home. So if if you've rescued a dog and you're needing to introduce them into the home, this might be a great oil to use to help them in that journey. Valor 2 is great for giving them courage. It's great during training and competition events. Wonderful for active dogs, and it's very empowering. So, you know, applying this, you know, I think about this when I think Valor, I think courage right off. So, you know, even just applying it right to their chest, rubbing it down their shoulders, onto their back haunches, massaging into their pads, diffusing it. This would be great, great oil for dogs. And then a few more here. We have Helichrysum, very good for active dogs, teething dogs. So this is a great application oil also. You know, and I think active dogs, I'm thinking I might be diluting this in a little bit of carrier oil and maybe rubbing into, you know, all those active areas like their legs and their shoulders if they've been, you know, really working hard. Frankincense, this is a great one to diffuse. You can blend it with spruce. Also, blending it with spruce would be great, again, for, you know, an active, or even they have listed here a fearful dog. And it's helpful for pet rescue. So, you know, this is a good one if you're rescuing pets. This was a great one in the later time of one of our dogs that we lost last year. This was a great oil for him. It was very calming and relaxing for him. Marjoram is good for sensitive dogs and emotional dogs, high strung breeds, and girl crazy dogs. So if you have any of those four, you know, apply some to the hands, rub it through their hair, diffuse it, and see how it works. Deep Relief, just like us, this is great for active dogs. And it's wonderful because it already has a roller ball on it, and you can just roll it right onto the areas, you know, especially those working areas where they're really working those big muscles. And they can use supplements just as well as we do. And we've given all of these to our dogs over the years, minus the Agilis. And just because we have a younger dog now that doesn't need the Agilis, but ours have always loved, we would take the sulfurzyme capsules, which are really good for their systems, really good for hydrating their systems, and you know, just wonderful for supporting joint mobility and immune system. And we would open the capsule, dump it into their food, and then pour a little bit of Ningxia Red in it and stir it up. The Omega Dries, you can just drop those capsules right in. That's your fish oils. And just like us, fish oil is great for dogs. You know, very good for their coats, and very good for their brains. It's just wonderful all the way around. And then, you know, when I think of Agilis, I think older dogs and very, very active dogs would suit well with Agilis. And again, you could just throw the capsule into their food, or you could open it and dump it in. But any of these, you know, Ningxia Red, any of us that are familiar with Young Living and familiar with this product knows that it supports every single system in the body. So just like for us, it's going to be the same for our pets. It's going to support every single system in their body. So it is a good investment for your pet, for your dog, and yourself. And let's see, what are Bruce's favorites? Bruce loves Ningxia Red, liquid supplement. He waits by the refrigerator every morning for his Ningxia Red. He loves the Agilis for a nutritional supplement for bones, joints, and fluid movement. And the Omega Dries with fish oil that helps support his normal brain, eye, heart, joint health, and healthy immune system. Essential oils: peppermint, Diagize, Valor, Copaiba, lavender, Deep Relief, and Helichrysum. So Bruce looks like he is a very active boy. So he is taking full benefit of his oils. And just like us, our dogs can benefit from essential rewards. So, you know, first thing I think of when I see this box, if anybody's seen, like, you know, those dog boxes that you can order, like the Bark Box and different things like that. Well, now you have another way of reaching those points and those extra rewards dollars by sharing your rewards box with your pet, you know, ordering some more supplies that they might need also. So if you're not familiar with Essential Rewards, this is just your monthly goodie box. So you earn points towards free product when you join Essential Rewards. You can purchase exclusive discounted Essential Rewards kits. So there's, you know, there's special kits with Ningxia Red and Thieves and a few other items that are only available on Essential Rewards. You can just fill your cart and change it as often as you like before your monthly processing date. So the orders are not the same every month. You can change your order every single month, right up until the day that the order goes through. And you earn free monthly products and loyalty rewards. So after you've been on Essential Rewards for 3 months, you'll earn a loyalty reward 6 months, 9 months, and 1 year. And it's not listed here, but if you're unfamiliar with Essential Rewards, the first 3 months you're on it, you'll receive 10% back, or 10% into your rewards bank to use for products. So, you know, for example, if you spent, say, $100, 100 PV, which is usually equal dollar to PV, you would receive 10 into your rewards bank to use later towards product. After you've been on it for 3 months, month 4 through 24, you receive 20%. So again, just as an example, if you spent 100 in a month, after you've been on it for that 3 months, you're going to that 20%. So you would be receiving $20 in your rewards bank. And then after 2 years, you go up to 25%. So I love being rewarded for products I'm going to be buying anyways. And I love the fact, you know, our family has switched over anything that we were buying in the stores before that, you know, I found had lots of toxic chemicals in them. Now I'm getting great plant-based products for myself, my family, my dog, and I'm getting rewarded for it. I'm getting extra dollars to spend towards more product. So that I love it. I love getting money back, basically, not literally, but yes, because it goes in my rewards bank, and then I'm able to buy more product. And you go in, you get your product when you have those rewards, you apply it towards that product, and then all you have to pay is shipping. And I've received hundreds of dollars in free product over the years with this program. So it's great, and it's delivered right to your door. You don't have to go into the store and deal with crowds. It's wonderful. So you can get your supplements and your personal care and your cleaning supplies and your, the elixir of life is what I call Ningxia Red for myself. You can get your oils, everything. So check it out if you're not doing Essential Rewards yet. It's definitely worth it. And then let's check out, we're going to end with a few DIY recipes for our pooches. And the very first is dog shampoo. So for, you know, if you're in a pinch and you don't have that Animal Sense shampoo, you can make your own by just using a couple tablespoons of Castile soap, a cup of water, and 4 drops of peppermint, 5 drops of lavender, and 5 drops of cedarwood. Mix all that up and just wash that baby down. Get him all nice and clean, and he'll be smelling awesome after you're done. You can also make a dry shampoo for your dog. So using a cup of baking soda, a cup of cornstarch, and 4 drops of lavender into a dry shampoo for them. Dog ears, be gentle. So if you want to clean your little furry friend's ears, you can get 4 ounces of carrier oil. Remember, carrier oil is just the Young Living B6 or organic olive oil or organic coconut oil. I'd probably use something a little bit more liquidy than coconut oil. 1 cup of water, 8 drops of lavender, 5 drops of bergamot, 5 drops of Melrose, and 6 drops of German chamomile. You'd mix all these together, store them in a glass jar, shake them well before you use, apply it to a cotton ball, and rub inside the ear flap to loosen the dirt. Just be sure not to drip the oil into the ear canal. You only want to apply it to a cotton ball and just rub the inside of the ear. And then eau de dog. So Company's Coming cologne. You can use a cup of water, 10 drops of lavender, 15 drops of purification, 5 drops or 6 drops of orange, 6 drops of peppermint. You'd mix all these ingredients into a glass spray bottle. Again, for me, I always like to add a dispersant to mine. So you could put a little bit of witch hazel in. That just helps the oils disperse in the water better. And then you just spritz their coat and get them all nice and smelling beautiful before your company arrives. Just make sure not to spray near their eyes or ears. And then outdoor adventure. So I don't know about you, but I don't want to bring any hitchhikers back into my house on my my little fur baby. So Day Tripper spritz, 4 drops of purification, 4 drops of citronella, a drop of cedarwood, 2 drops of palo santo, and 1 drop of thyme. You add all those again to a glass spray bottle and fill the rest with water. And yet again, I'm going to say add a little bit of witch hazel in there just so it disperses a little bit. Not a lot, just enough to mix the oils. And you'll shake that well, and you'll spritz down that baby before you go outside. Again, make sure you don't spray near their eyes or face. And I would just like to thank everyone for joining us this evening. That is it for the presentation. I tried to make it as quick as possible for everyone so that you can, listen to it at any time. I will stop the recording and then check if there's any questions. But again, I just like to thank everybody. Enjoy your oils for your animals as much as yourself. And if you haven't started enjoying the oils yet, get with the person who invited you to this tonight or shared this video or audio with you, and let them help you get your starter kit. We went over all of the oils in the starter kit and how you can use them for your dogs, and also learn how you can use them with yourself. But it's a great way, it's the best way to get started with the essential oils if you haven't already, and it's a great deal. So again, if you've not started your oil journey yet, get with the person who invited you or shared this video with you, and get those fur babies all taken care of. Blessings of abundance, and have a wonderful day.